Baby. Moroder then sent the track to Neil Bogart, president of the newly formed label Casablanca Records.
Neil Bogart, the president of Casablanca Records, was at a party, played the record just from an advance, just to see crowd reaction at this party.
And Neil Bogart called me one night at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he said I was playing it the day before at a party, and people were asking, play it again, play it over and over, and so he said, why not extend it?
Her song, Love to Love You Baby, was maybe 17 minutes of her faking climaxes.
Just to make one thing clear about how the recording happened, she started to moan, but it wasn't really, the real one. So finally I said, there's only one thing to do. Not what you think, but... But so, first of all, I threw the husband out because he was the main problem. So we dimmed the lights, and I let the tape run. It was one take. I think she sang it a few times, but then the moaning, she started from the beginning to the ending in one go. The lights were down. I could barely see the face, and she probably couldn't see me, although I would have been a great inspiration.
The resulting opus became a dance club sensation, quickly climbing the singles charts and launching Casablanca as one of the premier disco labels. In 1977, Donna Summer landed her second top 10 hit with I Feel Love. It was the first major pop hit recorded with an entirely synthesized backing track. The song's driving pulse and haunting melody spawned countless Euro dance imitators.
When I Feel Love became a hit, a lot of things changed. Violins kind of disappeared. It became a little more technical, techno.
You have a track like I Feel Love, which really was the precursor to so much of today's trance music, to so much of today's techno music, to tech house.
This was the first song where I didn't write the melody before I wrote the tracks, because I had to use the synthesizer, and it was very, very difficult to get the bass lines, and it's all electronic.
Giorgio Moroder was a computer wizard before it became fashionable. At the same time, he could arrange, a full-piece orchestra. So in his recordings, you would have the computer element, yet you would have these lush orchestral arrangements. It was a sound that had not really been heard up until that point, bringing these two worlds together.
What Giorgio Moroder did with her in terms of her kind of music, it kind of married a little bit more R&B with pop. It took disco to another level, I believe.
An early DJ pioneer, Marty Angelo, launched a local access cable show called Disco Step by Step in 1975.
Disco Step by Step was the very first television show that was dedicated to disco music, dance instruction, and hustle dancing.
It wasn't long before a local network latched onto the show's success. In the fall of 1977, Disco Step by Step escaped from cable access and hit the airwaves.
There was this sophisticated music that was coming out of that era, out of the disco era, that brought people back together where they could touch dance. So I thought, well, let's teach them then. Let's teach them step by step. We'll teach them in the privacy of their own homes how to dance.
Today we're going to teach you how to do an underarm turn, where the woman comes to the man and they turn under the arm. Taking two basic steps again, we'll do the man's part.